Hi Grace Winter Conference. My name is Esther and I'm a photographer based in Los Angeles. I always thought I couldn't make art into a career. I grew up being interested in art, but I never had the courage to make it into my lifestyle. Especially having Korean parents who expected me to do anything and everything besides art was pretty discouraging. But in 2010, God took me to my very first mission trip to Kenya, Africa. Since it was my first time there, I wanted to buy an actual camera instead of using my Android phone that dies every minute. That trip was what made me fall in love with photography. And after I got back, I looked through the photos and realized how important it was to capture memories on something tangible instead of reliving it only through memory. From then on, I only knew I wanted to live my life capturing stories and making them into art. And God showed me that there is hope. I just had to be patient, trust Him, and just go for it. I think being in the photography business alone can get pretty challenging because it can get physically and emotionally draining. I've been doing this business for about 6 years without a formal team, and I've come across many challenges by facing health issues and even depression. And due to that, I've been trying to learn how to prioritize and also learn how to say no to certain things. I think as a Christian, one of the biggest struggles we go through is saying yes to everything because you feel like you have to be present and help everyone and anyone. I did that for about a couple of years and I felt happy at the moment, but I realized I was just hurting myself and hating life. So make sure before you say yes, think through, do I really have time for this? Will this benefit both parties? Will I be able to keep my promise? Another thing I've been challenged by is social media. I think it has taken me into a very dark part of myself. I started losing confidence, started comparing my work to other people's work, and I felt like I had to be a certain way. I still struggle with that because some jobs come through social media and I feel like I have to be on it. It's almost like a love-hate relationship that I have. I often ask myself, what is my purpose? Why am I in this field? Even if I had the jobs I wanted, met wonderful people, had support from friends and family, I was still depressed because I didn't know my purpose. I still sometimes forget why and how I started. The questions that come to mind are, am I doing this for myself or for other people or my parents? I try to remind myself the very first day I held my camera. And I think this emptiness comes from doing the same thing over and over again. I oftentimes think that my job is only worth it if I'm somehow only serving God or taking photos at church. But God's been showing me that I don't have to evangelize or tell people that I need to love Jesus through my photos, but it's the little things like showing grace and love towards coworkers and having Him being in the presence in every job or photo shoot. I have to remind myself that every day if I want to work hard and be diligent. I think God uses me often to share my story with other people of how I started my career. If you're thinking of finding something for yourself, whether it's your career or hobby, keep pursuing and never give up. There will be times when you feel like you're lost, but if you know your purpose and trust in the Lord, you can do it. I know a lot of you might have heard this many, many times, but it's true. I really believe that God hears you, and if you put Him first and look towards the real importance of life, He will guide you and you will find yourself. Well, I'm so thankful that I had the opportunity to share a bit about myself. I hope you guys get blessed, and I hope you guys have a great time. Bye!